What's up everybody, welcome back to Double T Gaming, and we're just a few days away from the release of the new fresh PvP server on Elysium, so I know a lot of people are scrambling to figure out what to roll when that server does drop this Saturday. So today I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to level a warrior in vanilla WoW. Why am I choosing a warrior for this video? Well, statistically, it's one of the most popular classes in vanilla, right up there with a rogue, so a lot of people are going to be playing it. And I myself am considering rolling one, so it was fun to do some research to get some tips while I level. But before I start, if you do plan on rolling a warrior, you're going to have to prepare yourself for a few things. First of all, they are a painfully slow class to level. They are probably one of the harder classes to level, and if you do plan on endgame raiding, you're more than likely going to be forced to tank until later content is released and the other two specs are really viable for DPS. But in my opinion, they're one of the more rewarding classes level 60. In PvP, you are deadly, and in PvE, once again, you're the main tank class, so you will always be needed for raids. But let's just cut the chit chat and just get right into it. This sort of goes without saying, but always stock up on your consumables. Warriors in vanilla basically had no self-healing ability, and with a damage output at lower levels, it could take a while for you to just kill one mob. And if you have mistakenly pulled 2 or 3, you're going to need to pop those healing potions. One of the reasons Warriors' leveling process is so slow is because majority of the time you had to eat after every 2 or 3 pulls, which gives you a lot of downtime. So always bring plenty of food, potions, and bandages because you're going to need them while solo leveling. Tip number 2. Don't stay in melee range between your auto attacks. More than likely while leveling at least to level 20, you're going to be using a two-handed weapon, and the time between your auto attacks is brutal, and during that time the enemy can get 2, maybe even 3 hits off on you. So basically you're going to want to auto attack, run away, run back at him, and auto attack again, and then rinse and repeat. Now if you're going to do this method, I recommend opening up with a hamstring in order to get some distance between you and the target, and also be careful of your surroundings. But the direct damage you take while just standing still waiting for the next swing is the biggest mistake you can make. Tip number 3. Use blood rage between fights to keep your rage from depleting. It's going to keep you in combat, which stops you from eating, but you can still use bandages. This lets you recover health while saving rage in between fights. One of the biggest problems people have while leveling a warrior is maintaining enough rage to constantly keep pulling, and keeping blood rage up would be a great way to help with that. But it also comes with a risk because of blood rage's side effects, so if you think you can handle multiple pulls in a row, this is a great method just to keep going and keep pulling. Tip number 4. Create a shield and a one-handed macro in order to interrupt enemy spellcasts. In the early levels, the main killer for warriors in my opinion is going to be casters. I feel like everyone's fireball does almost half of my health, and more than likely, you're going to be leveling up early on with a two-handed weapon. Well, in case you ever come across an NPC that is just constantly casting fireballs or healing itself out back to full health, which happens more often than not, it's always good to have a macro where you just quickly equip your shield and then cast shield bash on the target and interrupt their spellcasts. This may seem like a small little thing, but trust me, always having a macro like this will help you both in PvE and in PvP. And finally, tip number 5. Always bring a ranged weapon. I know this one sounds kinda obvious, but I cannot tell you how many times I've seen a warrior leveling up with no ranged weapon equipped. I don't care what it is, a gun, a bow, a throwing knife, it doesn't matter. It is always good to bring a range with you, whether you're trying to get a safe pull off in a dungeon or trying to finish off that one mob that runs away and is about to pull an even larger group. This is probably the most simple and most forgotten thing you could do, but it'll really help you down the line while leveling your warrior. But that's basically it guys, those are my tips on how to level a warrior in vanilla WoW. If you have any of your own tips, be sure to leave in the comment section down below. If this video helped you out, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more vanilla WoW content. Thank you guys for watching, this is Double T Gaming. Once again, I will be streaming the launch of the new server this Saturday, and I will see you guys in the next video.